Hey, um, I know all my people are probably asleep. I just wanted to come on, say my sleep pattern is right now from usually 10 or 11 to 2 or 3. Then I'm up at like at weird hours, so I just want to like start, I guess, dropping a few videos, even if nobody comes on, just so you guys know that I'm okay. These videos will only last like not very long, but I just want you guys to know that I'm doing the best I can. Um, and things are gonna be like dropped. The I guess the lives are gonna be whenever I could do them, even if nobody comes on, just so you guys will know that I'm not trying to just not be on here. It's just that now my sleeping pattern is I mean, it, oh my gosh, I can't believe Sweetums, you're on here. What are you doing up? I feel bad. I'm like I probably put some people on like a sleep pattern, and now I'm not even on that. But I don't know what my sleep pattern is gonna be. But the last 2 nights has been like 10 or 11 to around 2 or 3, and then I can't go back to sleep until like who knows if I ever go. But sometimes I don't go back to sleep. Sometimes I'll go back to sleep around 8 or 9 or something like that. Um, what have you been doing, Sweetums? You been up every night? But I was just saying to everybody, I'm gonna start doing these even if nobody comes on, so I could let you guys know I'm still trying to do my best. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm okay or whatever. I'm just trying to do the best I can. That's all I could do. But I am just the state of mind that I'm in. I don't even know how to describe it. I don't know the right words. Um, I don't know. My sleeping schedule is messed up, and I did it to myself. Oh, I know, but you did it to be here with me. That makes me feel bad. But yeah, I feel like I'm missing out on everybody's stuff. I don't know that I usually watch. I've been watching your channel like a hawk, and Mr. 431. That one threw me. Oh, you're talking about in the afternoon. Yeah, yeah. Did I do it? Yeah, around that time. I did it on that day because I wanted Diane to know that I was thinking about her if I didn't make it in that night. But I don't know. Have you seen her on other chats? Because usually she'll leave a message if she'll leave a comment if she watched my video. I hope she doesn't think that I just like didn't remember. That's why I did that video during the day. No, I have. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. I really know, but like I said, I'm glad that I'm getting a little bit of sleep. I wish I could sleep, 7 or 8 hours all the way through, but it did. No matter how tired I feel, my brain just does not go to sleep. Okay, good. She was in Jerry's log. Okay, tomorrow I'm gonna try. Well, today, no, today. If I have enough energy, I'm gonna try to hop on a little bit during the day again, but I don't know what time I'm gonna try to do it. But yeah, my voice sounds all terrible now because, like I said, I did sleep, but then every time I wake up, it's like I feel so weird, and I think it's later, and I'm just like, oh, I'm getting up, oh my gosh, and then I look and it's only what fucking it was only like 2 something when I got up, and my brain was like, oh, get up, get up, get up. Is it anxiety that prevents you from? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck. I mean, I wake up with anxiety, but that's been my whole life, and I usually go back to sleep. I just feel like, I literally feel like, I know I've never been in any type of, like war training or anything, but it feels like for some reason in my head, I'm like, oh, you could only take short periods of sleep because if you sleep longer, something's gonna happen. And I guess that is an anxiety thing, but it's an anxiety thing that's very weird. Like why is it only for 2 or 3 hours and stuff, and where my brain just automatically, like before, when I used to wake up where I know I'm awake, but I keep my eyes closed, and then I'll open them when I wake up gradually. But now I have no time in between sleep with my eyes closed. Like when I wake up, it's instantly up. Like I'm just up. It's crazy. It feels so weird. So it's like I'm just up with my eyes opened, and I'm like, what? I'm up. Like it's very weird. Um. Oh yeah, my whole life it's been like that. No, I've never. Um. I always thought at night I had to be up because everybody else was asleep, so I had to be up in case anything happened. When I was little, I would fight sleep like a bitch. Of course, when I was little, I would fall asleep earlier because, I'm little, but I would still fight that sleep until I couldn't sleep anymore. Hey, Rainbow. I can't believe everybody's, well, two people are at least. It almost sounds like your nervous system it's dysregulated. Like you're always in, yep, fight or flight mode, even when there's no present danger. I was just telling somebody today I've been in fight or flight mode for 7 years since I got really sick, and I couldn't really. I stopped being able to. I wasn't mobile really anymore. Only a little bit. Ever since then, I've been in fight or flight. It's not. It's not. I'm not joking when I say that. I know that every day that's how it is, and like my system's changing to the point where it takes shifts and all that other stuff when there's no reason for that. To try to keep safe when there's no reason for that, and it makes me so mad. But that's what I was saying today to somebody. Um, so I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna jump on here and see if anybody's awake. And then even if nobody was, I was just gonna talk so people could watch it back. But yeah, it angers my soul that I can't stay asleep. Um, Past, like I said, if I fell asleep at 11, that was so 3 hours of sleep I got, and that's pretty much how it goes. Like no more than 3 hours, and I'm like, why? Why does my? Because I know if I had that little bit of grogginess, how you. I know if I did, I could be like fall back to sleep, but since I don't have it, it's just instant awake and awake where I cannot go to sleep. I don't have a chance, and so it's just fucked up. That's understandable. Sorry, having chronic illnesses and being in constant pain sounds like more anybody. Wait, sounds like that. Wait, oh, this is something missing. Let me see. Sounds like more than anybody could handle. I don't know why my brain mixed up the words for a second, but yeah. I like so that's another thing I've been saying since this happened to my tooth. My tooth isn't in pain yet. Hopefully, it doesn't get in pain. But it's not. But it just has me more awake to how much pain I'm actually in, and it's just like this fucking sucks. This just fucking sucks all around, and not being able to walk 2 or 3 steps without a walker. Like I've been trying to take a few steps. I've always tried to take a few steps. I have to take a few steps into my room, into the bathroom without the walker because my walker can't fit in there. But I try to take a little bit more than it, and I can't. I'm so off balance. Um, you're beautiful. Oh, thank you, Vincent. But yeah, it's messed up. But yeah, it's like I tried to do it without it, and I'm just so off balance. You know, people be like, "Don't do that," but you gotta think if it hasn't been your whole life, you've been able to walk your whole life without anything. Your body's still like you can do it, you can do it. So you think you can do it until you're trying it and you can't. Oh no, none of that. It doesn't work. I've tried everything. I've never tried what's it called? Melatonin. But the thing is, I'm not putting chamomile tea is gross. The only tea I'll drink is Lipton regular tea and chai tea. All the rest of the teas are disgusting that I've tried. But I don't want to try any. For me, I'm not doing any other like pill. I'm taking too much as is. I'm not adding anything to that. I just can't. At least you're trying. You're making the effort and showing up for yourself. Yeah. But I still miss my lives. Even I hope um if I do get it together tomorrow that well today that it might be like at least a video so people could see um that I don't know. I feel like I said, I feel like doing it this way is like people need a reminder. Like I said before, they need a reminder if they're fucking with me who they're fucking with. That's all there is to it. They need a reminder. And I can't really remind people if they can't see me. Okay, it's totally gross. Yeah. Ew. Yuck. Yeah, I don't. That's why you're telling me to try. Sounds like you don't take no shit from anybody. Nope, I don't. Not anymore. It took me a long time. It took me till I was in my 40s to not do it. I mean, I really never took a lot of shit from a lot of people, but I did for a few people that slipped between the cracks. But definitely not for everybody. I've never been that type of person. Do you feel well enough to try some Wingstop? Do you think that might lift your mood? Uh, Not with how my tooth is. I'm too scared to try. I don't know. Um, I gotta see if I do it. It has to be when my daughter's home and she has like work until 5 or 6 these next couple of days, I think. So I don't know. I'll see. And there can't be. I think today's supposed to be uh bad snow, something ice storm. I gotta look it up because I know everybody's been tripping. But if that's the clear, because I don't want it to have anybody um bring me something gross because they're mad at the weather. And like I said, I have to have somebody home to get it. You feel ready? I'm sponsoring plus DoorDash. Yeah. In Texas, we are preparing for the ice storm. Okay, so that ice storm is going to be, you guys get it first, and then it's going to be heading my way. I hope it doesn't. I hope by the time it has. I mean, I don't want it to be bad for your area either. I hope it's not as strong as they're saying it's going to be. Um, that's the only thing you could hope for. But I've only been in an ice storm once. I was just talking about that on the channel like a couple of days ago or something. And like I said, I was younger enough to not realize what it could do. I mean, I knew it was the power lines. We didn't have power or anything. But what it does to trees and stuff, how it breaks a lot of trees and especially small ones, it will just they just basically explode and fall. Um, I feel so bad for the trees and stuff, the plants. Um, they're the ones that get fucked up the most. Hey Jesse. Oh wow, everybody's up this. I'm glad I went on because everybody's up. Um, but yeah, the ice storm's no good for the plants and the trees and power lines, and I'm sure like power lines, everything, internet, all that stuff. It's gonna fuck it all up. Was it last year when Texas lost a lot? Oh, I think that was the year before that happened. When they got a winter storm and they weren't used to winter at all. That was bad. It's bad when your city has no clue what to do. I mean, you should have a plan of any weather emergency, like any type of weather, even if you don't think you're going to get it, even if your area doesn't get it, you should still have a plan on what to do, you know? But there are scary things. Like I said, we had that storm where they had to tell us, that we couldn't even call 911 because it was useless because 911 couldn't come. That was the scariest thing because it's like, damn, everything was like the city, nobody could, you're not moving. Everything just froze in place because of snow. Like it just stopped. And I don't think anybody understands what happened to the city unless you actually were in it and how fast it went down. It was horrible. I'm all stuffy from the stupid weather. The snow is horrible. We almost are at 6 inches of snow and we're getting 14 altogether. Summer, where you at, girl? Yeah, you guys, that's what I said. You guys are getting more snow. We're getting more snow to the south. Usually we get that snow, but it's been skipping us a little bit this year. Um, yeah, it was a few years ago. Texas had no plan for snow. Not even one snow plow in the entire state. Wow. Some people froze to death. Yeah, I heard about that. And people here, when the snowstorm came, people here froze to death because there was nowhere they could go. And that was just from them walking to the fucking corner store. And, bodies were just dropping. People died in their cars because their cars couldn't go anywhere. Um, and they just died in their cars and stuff. It was sad. And I don't even know if they did a toll on what happened there. I swear they just pushed it over like it didn't exist. Wow, Jesse, that sounds a road. Hope you guys stay safe, yes. Hopefully Texas is better prepared for they better be. Like I said, no matter what, if you're in a place that it doesn't have all seasons, you still should be prepared for an emergency in all seasons. What's wrong with people? What's wrong with the people that run all this stuff? They don't have the normal. Aren't they supposed to be extra intelligent? uh, that must be terrifying to freeze death in your car. Yeah, a lot of people did. Um, they're just stuck. A lot of people got out and walked in like broken schools and stayed in there and ate some of their food and stuff. And kept warm. And they didn't charge them good thing because what else are the people supposed to do? Oh, they want to go in the snow. Oh, that's terrifying. Yeah. Have you tried sledding? It looks fun. I did. I used to sled when we were little. Ain't no way I didn't try it ever as an adult. Sledding looks more fun looking at it than it's a lot of work. It's not like things unless you have the perfect hill or whatever. Hey Larry, welcome in. Uh, unless you have like the perfect hill to run down, sledding's more what's it called? A chore than being fun because it's hard to slide around and shit at your house or somewhere. He's awake. Well, this is probably when he usually comes in when I start at 2. Because it's usually the second half or whatever. I know Winter Moon said she missed me. She left me a message I think I gotta respond to. But she probably asleep now. She's gonna be like, damn, I should have stayed up a little bit more. Sweetums, are you being a good girl? Yeah, we've been good. We've been talking about normal stuff, the weather and stuff. Uh we grew up sledding, snowboarding, skiing. We go to the lodge to go. Yeah, the lodges are have all those huge things. I've never been to a lodge. I know there's a lot of people that do. They go skiing, and then basically it's just. Then I set up. We weren't talking about anything, but the ski trip is basically a fuck trip. Like I didn't know that was a thing until I knew somebody that did it. I'm like, dang, so people go ski. They don't even go skiing. They don't even do anything, and they just go to find somebody to fuck, basically. I'm like, damn, you're paying that money for just for that? What, snow tubing? You don't even I'll be scared to snowboard and ski, I think. The tubes are just like the round tubes usually that you go down the high hills they have already prepped. But it's just like a tube, a round tube. Gotta go to bed. My wife thinks I'm talking to someone else now. Okay, good night, Vincent. Um, hold on, you guys. Okay. Like a donut, pool float, and you'll use it in snow. Yeah, that's a better way to describe it. My mother is 70 degrees. So do you guys have the freeze warning too? With the storm that's going through? Because I know it's going to a lot of places that, oh, let me see the hell. What's the hell message? They have Sweetum's message that says, rub it in. Wow. YouTube is more perverted than anything when they hold these type of comments. Back to being the only guy in the chat. Yeah. Oh, like a full floaty thing for snow. Yeah. It's gotta be way tougher though to go down the hills, but that's pretty much what it is. I prefer snowboarding, but my balance is great right now. So, snow tubing and sledding is it. Uh, Hopefully, like I said, Florida doesn't get hit. But they're basically saying it's going to be a huge portion of America that gets it, and a lot of places that are not used to it too. And if we get it, I know it's going to take forever for that ice to melt because it's cold. It's going to stay cold as hell for a while. Larry, my hubby is listening to you, so not alone in the chat. Hey, Cobalt. Yeah, they did. They did Sweetums. The coldest is gonna get around to 30, and that shit sucks. Oh, okay. Well, at least it won't be freezing weather like everywhere else. But for dinner, we know you're always having a lovely feast. I haven't even tracked when that storm's coming here, because I hate thinking about stuff like that. What happened to Rainbow? Did she go away? Uh, what's... Oh, I think I read... Did I read that out loud? I don't know. We have a winter storm warning, so I placed my pickup groceries order for tomorrow morning and Cobalt salting the driveway when he wakes up. Yeah, I think the winter storm warning is what it is. The ice storm, basically. When does yours start? Um, because I think it reaches you guys before me too. But you guys hit within me probably within hours after you. Oh, it started yesterday. Oh, so the storm that started for here started like 2 or 3 days ago. I wonder if it's part of the same storm system. But that's not the storm that's going to bring in the ice, though. It's freezing and looks like ass outside. Yeah, same here. Ice storm. Let me see. Ice storm is. It says it could last until next week. But so it has already started. All right, let's see when it's supposed to start. Huge U.S. winter storm to bring crippling snow, sleet, and ice from Texas to Boston. Thousands of power work. Yeah. Let's see, when does it start though? It says its impact is expected to bring crippling ice storm from Texas through parts south, potentially around 30 centimeters of snow from Oklahoma through Washington, New York, Boston, and then finally punch it up bitterly cold and drop wind chills to minus 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, but when does it start? Forecasters are warning the damage, especially in areas pounded by ice. It says about 160 million people were under weather storm and cold weather watches or warnings. Okay, 72 hours. So yeah, it's a 72-hour snowfall forecast. So it's gonna be a 3-day storm. Damn. When does it start? The storm expected. Okay, so it's expected to begin today, Friday, right? Today's Friday. Yeah, so it's expected to begin Friday in New Mexico, Texas, and Oklahoma, with the worst weather moving east. Oh, thank you. That's real nice. Into the deep south before heading to the coast. Okay, that sucks. Why do we gotta get it worse? So the 3-day storm has already started. So this is a new storm that's gonna be pushing through on top of the storms we already have. Like crap. So we're gonna have it soon in our area, people. Uh, let me see. What have I missed? And the lobster toss them through the phone. I can go and catch. Oh, you're talking about lobsters. Oh, lobsters are there too, where you can catch it, Larry. I'm here. Jumped in the shower. Okay, Rainbow. We're just making sure you didn't fall asleep. Yeah, 3-day storm, and that's the ice storm, and of course it's bringing snow too. But that's the ice storm. So we forgot where I'm at in Florida, surrounded by nothing but sea. I didn't think lobster though. Seafood and plenty around. Hope everyone is safe and warm through the storm. Everything, a lot of stuff's already icy here. That's gonna be so scary. Like, I always thought you had to have about a boat and to go way out in the ocean to set. Yeah, I didn't know lobsters were like, they're not chilling close. I don't think they're close like that. It's Cobalt's fault. His Oh, a game lasted longer than. Oh, I missed that because I was asleep. I gotta go back and watch it later on. Oh, something held. Jesse, you know I'm greedy. I ate the shit. So, see how perverted YouTube is hiding comments that, Larry said, Jesse, you know I'm greedy. I ate that shit up. I got you next time. So they hid that thinking it was nasty. Let's see if there was anything else. No, that's crazy though. Dirty mind, YouTube. You have a dirty, dirty mind. Um, Everybody on my block has their own boat. We're always going out. Oh, okay, in the ocean for the most part of it into the Florida Keys. That's where the good lobster are at. Okay. So is it just like, do you need a license for that? I don't know if you answered already. But do you need a license to do all that? Like, I know you need a fishing license. Does the fishing license include lobster in it where, it's not a separate thing? I know the storm is going to be dangerously cold, but it also sounds a little bit exciting. How does it sound a little bit exciting? Girl, it's not exciting if you've ever been in a fucking, free. No, that's the thing. It does look cool if everything freezes. It does. When we had it, everything looked magical and stuff. But the damage it does and everything, it's not worth it for sure. Uh, but I remember when I think it happened around when I was like 14 or something, and it did look everything looked cool, but like I said, I didn't know the damage back then, what it did to everything. because when you're not grown, you don't really notice what it does. You don't watch the news to pay attention to what it really does. Um, YouTube is such a Karen, really. This crazy ice storm, firing, solar eclipse, and the blood moon coming back to back. I'm like, well, is the blood moon coming soon? Sweetens that she costs money to do, so I'm living the average life. The last storm like this was, yeah, that's the storm I'm talking about. Wait, is it? No. Yeah, yeah, no. The storm that hit where I was it had to be in the 80s, like the late 80s. So that wasn't the one I'm talking about. At least the one that hit my area. I've never been in a snowy area. My people are tropical people. Yeah, so yeah, I think it does look fun to a lot of people that don't experience it. But when you're stuck in it year after year after year, it's really. I don't know anybody that says, "Ooh, winter great." Everybody hates it. Fire ring solar eclipse sounds like the sun's getting hemorrhoids. Yes, blood moon on 033. Okay, the solar eclipse is next month. I forgot what day. Uh, I should put up when we got the full. What is it called? The full is it full solar eclipse where it goes dark? I had that up on my channel for a little bit because then I took it down because I'm like, I don't want creeps recognizing, how houses are built, to know what area you live in or anything. Uh, Sweden's hem they rainbow saying Sweden's hemorrhoids. Can't say hemorrhoids. Uh, if you are fishing and eating lobster on the daily, that's a pretty cool life. Partial eclipse. No. Yeah, the full eclipse you hardly get in your areas. It takes like I think the next one we're getting is like 20 years from now. But the one we got was cool. That was the only one I've ever been in my life. So that was cool. So did you say hemorrhoids? What is it hemorrhoids? Yeah. Is everybody spelling it a different way? No. I just think whatever happens to me when I'm really stressed out, uh, it happens to me sometimes, here and there, but when I'm really stressed out, I swear reading words is horrible. I'm not an everyday, eating lunch every day. Oh, yeah, the sun is supposed to look like a fire ring in the sky. Okay. I watch a guy who does oh, was that face? Well, bleh, on YouTube, and when people show out their window, you can find. Yeah, see, that's what. No, thank you. So I'll just keep it private and just watch it myself. But you can find her out there. Okay. Yeah, I've seen. I don't know if it's the guy that I've seen a guy like people. Oh, you say he does. Folks on YouTube, and when people show a window, he can find their location. What the hell? How? That's crazy. That's wow. I know I've seen people. Did you see the guy that finds people DNA and they lick something and he finds it? That one's really crazy too. I got a licensed lobster. I think it's just a plain fishing license, but I never get in trouble. So you don't even have your fishing license, Larry? What the heck? Uh, hi, BMC. I have to look it up. Rainbow didn't even know there was going to be another eclipse. Sweden, don't start. I'm being good, Larry, I swear. Uh, Finding location isn't hard if you're on the internet. Which means what? Like, what? Sweden's wide. Everything is possible. Eclipse where? So you're saying is just be. I know if you're on the internet and somebody like hacks up your shit, it's not hard. But just looking at something, you can find somebody's location. How is that? Especially if they're like in the house. I've been doxxed many times. Oh, well, that's not good. I don't want nobody doxing my ass. So you said you just been doxed by people by just sitting in the room on the internet, not showing the outside of the house, so people still find out. Yeah, there was somebody on here earlier talking about the bad weather in Texas last year. Mm. You're talking about the eclipse, yeah, I think. It says the eclipse is February 17th, visible in Antarctica. Really nice. Is anybody gonna travel there? Oh, you have the eclipse on your YouTube. Yeah, I caught it when it happened last year. I just put my thing on private. But yeah, that one was cool where everything went dark. It was cool and scary, but because it was dark in the afternoon, just night, and instantly for a little bit. For I forgot how long it lasted, but it was pretty cool. And I got to be outside on the porch to see it, so that was a good thing. All 8 people will see that one, yeah. And pigeons. Thanks Williams didn't look at the location. Was like 10 minutes. Not mine. It was probably like two, I think. Not. It was pretty short. I'm trying to broadcast it though. Oh yeah, the birds did it. That's one thing you could hear. The birds' reactions to it. They were like, "What the fuck?" They were like, "What the fuck is this?" North America is about to be, yeah, in Antarctica for at least 3 days. It is. Like I said, I hope it's not as bad as they're predicting because even if we're prepared for weather like that, it still fucks up everything. Like I said, trees explode and all that stuff. You lose a lot of stuff. And the farmers that are farming shit other places, all their crops are gonna be fucked up, and all that stuff is bad. It's so eerie when the birds start acting up, isn't it? Yeah, they're getting ready to roost. It's scary when they're like, "What the fuck's happening?" Yeah, the world is ending. Yeah, that's sad. But you would think, since they're so in tune to nature and everything, you would think they would know what's happening. But I guess it's not as frequent for them to know. Ontario is said to reach Oh my gosh, what? Oh, if they're no way. I wonder what happens to the animals to the zoos during. They probably have a keep them inside. You're talking about the ones that are always outside. I'm sure there's a place where they can bring them in. No, I don't know about the ones that have freaking wells and whatever and stuff like that. I don't know what they do. If there is like a indoor, there probably is though still indoor thing. No, and those aren't zoos that have wells or anything. I'm talking about the places that do have them. What is the place that has them? It has them trained where everybody goes. Like I don't think that's getting the storm. I guess birds don't live long enough to have knowledge about eclipse. Oh, true. That is true. Yeah. Well, parrots and stuff do, but not your regular. I never even thought about the lifespan of regular birds. So it's like Armageddon. Yeah. That's which Chipple Cold. Chipple Cold one. Oh my gosh. It definitely is. No matter if you have your heat on inside, the Chipples are gonna feel it. Yeah, Sea World. Yeah, there. I don't think that area is getting the storm. They're just. Well, I'm sure there's something indoor for them. I don't think it's all outdoor. Hold on a second. I'm gonna push mute for a second. Yes. I was trying to clear my nose, but I don't know what good it did. Cause like I said, it's dry, so all I was blowing out air basically. I no, I think I watched it like the first season or two, but I don't watch it. I haven't watched it for a long time. A piece. That's not why I push mute to clear my nose. TMI. Oh no, not Larry. What the fuck? That's very specialized set of heating pads, Rainbow. Oh yeah, I cleared what that was. Now it's not gonna show me what it was, what you said. Because when I clear it, it doesn't show me, it just shows you guys. But it was held, and I'm like, well, come on. We said Chipple. That's different. Your sinuses are swollen, maybe? Maybe. Yeah. I'm sorry, am I the only one that. No, you're not the only one. I was just saying I didn't push me to go do that. Just trying to clear my nose. Do you sit or stand? Wait, are you, can I tell if you're male or female? I don't think so. Are you a male or female? I guess we gotta say. I don't pee, I tinkle. You call it tinkle. I'm 6'6", I said. Oh, so you are a man. So people that are tall sit. I'm 6'3", but I'm not a man. So I said anyway. Oh, dang. Scratches on your legs. Wow. Yeah, I would sit too. I just never even thought about that tall people and peeing when you're a man. Things you don't think about. He's tall, yeah, to you. But 6'6" to me is a little tall, but I'm 6'3", so for me that's like a little tall. It's interesting that you say you're that tall. That's what I'm saying. I think it's really interesting. Now in my mind is like, ooh, what other questions could I ask? But I'm not gonna go there. What a crazy fact. I'm the shortest guy over 21 in my family. Oh yeah, you're like me. We don't have. I think I'm the tallest in my family, but a lot of people are over 6 feet. So we do have some shorties in the family, but most people are tall. Everybody was tall. And the locker room probably don't have urinals, then all closed door toilets. Who knows? See, I'm not gonna ask a question I want to ask. Stop. You know, why did why did rainbows get? All she said was Sweetums left. Well, she said that. Was any other ones? See, I'm missing the ones. Let's see. Larry said you're 6'6". Holy shit. Okay, they hid that one, even though he's blocked out that. I have questions for tall people, but I'm gonna keep it to myself. For tall men, because I don't get to talk to many of them, and I have questions, but I'm gonna be good tonight. I'm being good. You guys tell me to be good. You guys have to keep me on track to tell me to be good. All right, I need a few of those. And then me and the sand pictures are 4 feet tall. Not, oh, okay. So they put them up more. That's a lot of splashback. You guys aren't telling me to be good. What is this? What is this? Keep me on track. No, you're telling me. Larry talking about what question do you want to ask? I'm trying not to ask any questions. You guys have to tell me to stop. I will never tell you to be good at. No, I'm not gonna. You guys are not right. This is the first time. What do you want to be called? BMC? Do you want to be called something else besides that? Or don't you mind? If you don't mind us calling you BMC or whatever, it's fine. But I'm gonna be good. I'll wait until you come back. If you come back if you do come back around the fourth or fifth time, then I'll start asking questions like I do people. But I'm trying to be good. We're trying to start. This is a not a rated R chat right now. I know it gets that way, but we're being good tonight. Sweetums, you're ready to be bad, aren't you? I'm just ready for everyone. Nope, I'm not doing it. I'm being good. It's very hard because my mind instantly wants to go to questions, but because you don't get the opportunity to talk to a man that's 6'6", you know. I know what you want to ask, so I'll ask it. Oh, Rainbow wants to ask it. I wonder if it's the same thing. Oh shit, two guys in the chat. I double dog dare you, Rainbow. I'm gonna see if she I'll be cracking the hell up if she asks the question. I'm thinking, Sweetums, you're no angel. Oh, I'm waiting. Go ahead, Rainbow. Because like I said, I didn't ask anything. It held. Let's see. Let's see if it. So if you're 6'6" and with all that splashing, what's your measurements down there? No, that's not what I was. I was not gonna ask that question, Rainbow, because I've been with taller people, and that doesn't make no damn difference how tall they are. I'll tell you that the tallest person I probably been with is like 6'5", and it did that was a no damn difference. Uh, they're gonna put some elephants. It's about your happiness minus the hap. Wait, what? About happy? No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not that though. You guys are bad. I wouldn't do. I wouldn't ask. I know I asked it one night to somebody, but I was like, that's rude. I don't. I wouldn't do that. You guys asked. I think my question's worse though, but that's why I keep it to myself. Plus, I was a professional swimmer. A swimming? What does swimming have to? Oh, I have the motion of the ocean. See, you guys got somebody started now. Plus, I've been with a 6'7" guy, and yeah, it doesn't make any difference. I think mine was like 6'5", 6'6". It didn't make any difference at all. That's more than enough. Thank you kindly. That's why I said you don't ask people questions. Because you ask people questions, they're going to offer a lot of stuff. Hips move better than Shakira. I don't lie. You guys opened it up. Full rainbow did. The question I was going to ask floated somewhere far away. I don't remember. That's why I said if I don't ask it, then it will either go away or stay persistent. This one went away. I'm so glad somebody came. It's getting all backlash now. I can't just sit back and chill. What was I don't know what my question was. Dang. It was not about I don't know. I'm gonna ruin some feelings right now. I'm straight. What does that mean? You're straight like nobody's saying they're I mean no man is directing any comment like that towards you. You can sit back and enjoy your lobster, Larry. So what? I don't get it. I'm gonna ruin some feelings right now. I'm straight. Whose feelings would you ruin? All women are in here besides one man that's not that's just glad another man's in here, so you don't have to be alone with all the girly talk. He's straight too. Sweetums, hell yeah, I just hang out so you guys continue to show. Unless Larry was. That's why I said I didn't get that comment. I want to say I want to go on video tomorrow to try on this dang MAC makeup, but I don't know if I don't have the dang energy for it. I'm sick of buying makeup and then it just go and farther gets pushed away from me and then I never try it. Sweetums, unless Larry what? Did Sweetums say something? Sweetums, you can sit back and enjoy your... Oh, was gay? No, Larry's straight. That's then, like I said, all the rest are women in here. So, Mac makeup is elite stuff. Is it? I will quest. I will. That's why I said I really want to put it to the test because I've been having using Elf and stuff like that. So with no fallout or anything. So when I do try this Mac makeup, it better not. It better be way past an Elf palette, or it's not gonna be worth it. Cause I've tried a lot of makeup and we'll see. Are you getting the cold? Yeah, I live in a cold area. It's 18 degrees now, but yeah, it gets colder. Um, the 100-year-old storm. I'm very straight. Yeah. But do you use MAC makeup, sweetums? Uh, I got another palette from them a while back, and I didn't even use it. But I finally... Oh, and the brush came in today, you guys. The brush that was on back order for all that time, and they said they'll refund it if it doesn't get in. So the magical brush came, and I'll see if it lives up to what everybody said about it. I still think the one from Coastal Scents Coastal Scents shut down for a few years, and now I see they're starting up again, but they haven't brought the brushes back. When they bring those brushes back, I'm gonna buy like 10 of them if it's not ridiculously priced. Larry, I remember no homo as you eloquently said. Most of America is gonna be cold. Got my ice skating ready. Yeah, I just read an article on what areas are gonna be impacted. So it started today and it's gonna last 3 days, so a lot of areas are gonna get it. I used their foundation before, but it was thick. Yeah, I their stuff is usually thick. I got a foundation and it feels pretty light, so that's the one I'm probably gonna put on before I get on, just to let it set for a little while. So I can. I don't like if I'm gonna have makeup, I'm gonna do my foundation first because that stuff takes too long. So I'm not doing that on live. So that's the only thing I'll have on. But the eyeshadow and stuff I'm gonna try on live and see. Rainbow, don't you start with me. My social is straight. We know, Larry. Where I was just fucking with you. Hold on again. Oh my gosh. But like I said, this is medicine that does this congestion to me because I don't get it until I take my medicine. So it's such a weird side effect to it, but it got worse when I got the cold and stuff for my grandbaby, but I'm hoping that part clears. Because during the day when I did it live, I didn't have any of it, so that shows. It's just fucking me up. See, Larry, Rainbow's the naughty one up in here. It's all her. Did Rainbow say something else naughty? Do you use brushes or I don't use anything. I'm old school. I believe the warmth of your hand works with foundation so much better. So I use my hand still to do it. I tried the brush and the sponges and stuff, and it just oh gosh, I have huge pores, so brushes and sponges don't do. They'll just if I do that with foundation, it will bring out like the pores more and everything. So I use my fingers for the foundation. I wouldn't use it if I was doing makeup on somebody else. I use the a blender, the beauty blender. Haha, it's because I missed you all. Oh, that you asked a big question. Sweetums, I don't know. You guys have. I, wait, Sweetums, I don't know. You guys have Swiss rolls. Wait, what are we talking about? Did I miss something? What are Swiss rolls? What are we talking about here? I know we're not talking about what's it called? A dessert. Have you tried Elf's Pork Putty? It's so nice. No, um, I stick with like the stuff that I'm using because I know it's not gonna break me out. So I don't try to try new unless mine starts breaking me out. I'm not switching. He retracted it. What are we talking about here? Swiss. I know Swiss rolls are good. I haven't had them in a long, long time. I'm sure they don't even taste the same. I have what's it called? The zebra. You guys know zebra cakes? How they have the rolls now. I don't like regular zebra cakes like this. Once I tried their zebra cake rolls, so that's what I get here and there. Some zebra cake rolls. Oh, Sweetums, you guys have switch rolls. That's what I meant. You and Rainbow. Oh, it says. Oh, and you said Swiss rolls. Oh my goodness. Now you got us craving Swiss rolls. Yeah. There you go. I'm nervous now. Got a speech impediment while typing. That's funny as hell. Some Swiss rolls. But yeah, I'm glad I forgot my question. So I could tell myself if I want to ask questions that aren't appropriate, wait 5 minutes and they might go away. Uh, yeah, but hopefully that snow doesn't hit that storm because I don't order things until like Tuesday, and I don't want everything to be like shut down where I won't be able to get food. Won't be able to do my weekly grocery thing. Just don't let it be as powerful as I think he left. What was the question? No, I forgot what the question was. That's why I said now I know if I want to ask a question, I have to hesitate for like 5 minutes and then my brain will forget it because I really don't know what it was. I'm really trying to remember, but it's gone. What the heck was it? I plead the fifth. Oh, you had more questions, Rainbow? What questions did you have? Larry said, Sweetums, I don't blame you. Alright, you guys, it just threw me out and put me back in. Can you hear me? Did everybody leave? Oh no. I'm here. I'm here. Okay, yeah, that was definitely YouTube because uh well you said no we can't hear you, but you would I just said did you hear me? So you heard that part. But YouTube, I don't know, it's been doing some weird stuff. And so I couldn't do anything and I saw the buffering on the computer and then it just I was gonna exit out like I think Rabel said. But once she said that, it threw me out and put me back in. So YouTube needs to get it together. These glitches have been going on for too long. Way too long. Now I forgot all my questions. Maybe that's why they did that. They're like, you're asking questions? No, I don't have any. How old are you if you don't mind me asking, BMCK? Yeah, I was about to click out. I'm glad I did it because I don't like being thrown off and coming back in. YouTube wanted to do the reset on Rainbow. Well, at least it started putting my number to maybe what it is instead of just one. Oh, you're 34. To troll or not to troll? So are you saying you want to? I don't understand. Are you saying you want to troll this channel or you're? Because you know trolling is not a haha matter in most channels. Or are you just saying you're trying to joke around? I was gonna say some dumb stuff. Oh, like 6 7. Oh my goodness. Why did that thing become a thing? The number. I'm glad I don't got young kids around me to hear that stuff. I don't understand the trolling behavior. Yeah, no, that's not really trolling. I thought you were gonna say I thought you were gonna say, "Oh, I was a troll all along," and start trolling like some people do. So I see you're just mainly just joking around. Some channels are fun to troll with. Yeah, 6 7 is so. Is it? Is it left behind? It needs to be. Does anybody still know what that ever meant in the first place? Like literally, the younger generation just threw out numbers and called it a day. No meaning. But y'all sweet respect. Yeah, we are. We're nice up in here in case, somebody starts some shit. 6 7 is Gen Alpha brain rot. It got me because there's no reason behind it. I know. Everybody's like, what the hell? Yeah, I don't know. I'm about to Google if Google comes up with anything. They're probably like 6 7 is a number, ho. Google. Why do people maybe Sweetums will chat GBT it. Why do people use the term 6 7? Let's see. Okay, it says the number 6 7 became popular as viral internet slang, especially among Gen Alpha. Gen Alpha? Is that what they're calling people at? I will argue that Gen Alpha. Originating from the hip hop song. What hip hop song? And popularized by viral TikToks featuring basketball highlights, particularly involving 6 7. Oh, it's about height. What the hell? Lamelo Ball. Lamelo Ball is the person's name. Becoming a nonsensical phrase for swag while referencing the calling ID block. And also for the caller ID block. You guys, this is so weird. And social security age. What the hell? So it's seriously about height. And you know how you do *67 to unblock your number? That is so weird. Uh, I felt old while didn't realize I'm not an idiot. They even have a 6-7 gift, and I know I saw people getting that. So it's about, I don't know what song, it doesn't say. It just says a popular song. It doesn't, a popular hip hop song. So it started, oh, Skrilla. It says Skrilla. Skrilla's song Doot Doot 6-7. What the fuck? What the heck? Skrilla. I never heard of Skrilla. I'm about to see if it's real. Is Skrilla, you guys know who that is? Skrilla Doot Doot. Oh, so it is a song 6-7. Skrilla Doot Doot. And it has 6-7. Interesting. But for that it comes from height is really crazy. They just like it because it's random. Yeah, but it's more, at least it's not as random as I originally thought it was. It actually came from something, not just somebody just picked 6-7 to say. I don't think our words that we picked it wasn't like our generation. Our words were just, there were no slang words that you picked to just like fool your parents and everything. It just became words, but they played off of other words. Uh, so I don't know what this whole using number thing is. Is HO on the periodic table? Yeah, but that's not what they. That's, I know they're not thinking about that shit. Nobody's, like I said, nobody's in science or whatever the hell class has that and gonna be sitting like, ooh, 6-7. No, it's a song about, oh, he's 6-7. Well, they said the basketball player was 6-7, and then the star is 6-7. Maybe that's what the rap. I don't know. I would have to listen to the song. I don't think I want to though. It doesn't look very appealing to me. The song starts on the internet like skippity. Oh my god! Please no. Yeah, but still, that originated from a stupid what cartoon or whatever. So it wasn't just pulled out of the air like I thought 6-7 was. But yeah, that's really stupid because even when you say it, there's no purpose to it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like when you say it, it's like, yeah, you're just being dumb. That's all. Um. So yeah, 'cause like I said, our words used to be like ignorant. That's part of ignorant. What other words do we have? A lot of different things. Oh, you think Rainbow's a girl? We only got one guy. Other guy in here. We got BMCK and Larry. You guys are like only guys in here. Everybody else are women. I think Larry probably fell asleep, or maybe got off when he couldn't hear nothing. He might be like, "Where's the other video coming in?" But I felt like a guy earlier. How much I didn't use my facial hair pulling thing. I didn't use it from the last time I talked about it. That was the last time I used it. And those dang hairs, they grow in where you can twist them and stuff on the chin. I'm like, oh hell no. I can't believe how long they could grow and stuff now. So I had to get them all off my face. Now my face is nice and smooth. He went to finish his lobster fettuccine. Oh, so he thought he was about to hurt my feelings talking about I'm straight. Well, let me hurt your feelings because I'm. uh, Come on, we all gotta get along, people. um, she's not straight lesbianic. So yeah, today was skincare day. So that's why I said hopefully if I am up to it, I'll do something during the day where I'll do the makeup because I like doing it when my skin's more fresh, like freshly plucked and lotioned and all that stuff. Oh, I thought you liked Rainbow Bright. Oh, you're saying Rainbow. I don't think. Is it Rainbow from Rainbow Bright? I know you're saying that because she said she's lesbianic and the rainbow flag. But I don't think. I don't know. Is that the reason why you have Rainbow in there? I used to love Rainbow Bright. The I had a little doll of Rainbow Bright. Self care will definitely lighten your spirit. Yeah. Sweetums, yeah, that too. Oh, okay. Yeah, so like I said, if I'm not, it's just like I said, if my energies, I get some energy during the day, I definitely will hop on. But during the day, I don't get hardly any views now, but during the day, it's way worse for some reason. I get more at these hours. I don't know. What are you guys doing during the day? Working. But even like I try to do after work hours, that doesn't work. Like I tried 6, 7, 8, 9. I still don't get anything. Uh, okay, so it's a double meaning rainbow. That's cute. Okay, question. My first time here. Okay, I listened to your daytime live where you said you felt more inhibited. Yeah, I do. Male or you're asking me if I'm a male or female? You can tell by the picture. I mean, do I seriously look like I could be both? Well, I mean, I'm a female. I don't know. Maybe I don't understand why insulted by that question anymore because I feel like, oh, the voice, I sound like a fucking man. No, I just told you earlier, I have dry sinuses, so everything is stuff that you can't clear dry sinuses. There's nothing there. So, yeah, it probably sounds like that now in a way. But no, my voice is just nasally right now. So, well, that's at least it sounds like the voice instead of what I look like, because I've been getting that a lot lately. And I'm like, damn, do I look like uh, man? If I was a man, I would say I was just a man. I wouldn't have no problem saying that. I don't have, I know it's hard to trust people because, like I said, trans people are looking pretty good these days. So I don't feel bad about somebody saying that. Shoot, but I'm not trans or I was born a woman, have a child, well, a grown one, but still had a baby. I'm a grandma, so no, it's not. I'm not insulted by it. It's just I just wondered where it came from. Like, do I look like one, or but you're saying I sound like one? I could get that. I can't stand this nasally voice. Uh, grandma. Yeah, I'm a grandma. So, but I can understand what you say about the voice now that I hear it. But it's definitely nasal sinuses. I sound better when this is gone. No, I know I don't sound fine. I hear myself back. When I listen to myself back, I'm like, oh my goodness, I'll be glad when my normal voice comes back. He said, don't worry about it. Yeah, but like I said, I won't even listen to myself back with this nasal stuff. Your cool respect. Yeah. Yeah, I'm 50 years old. 50. So, gee, wax. Wax what? Where did that come from? Alright, be right back. Dog's going nuts. Okay. What's happening? That was very random, G-Wax. Was it because I was talking about the hairs on my face? No, I don't wax. I use a epilator, and basically that's tweezers that go around and around and around and pluck facial hair and stuff. Here we go with the trolls. I'm thinking about, oh yeah, the trolls. I got some wax where you want to wax you. Alright, let me get this troll out of here. Let me see. Hey, I got it. I'm not. Who else? Is 48 cents what's a troll too? We'll see. Thank you, Sweetums. But they had this word, Rainbow said, Jason, I got some wax where you want me to wax you. I'm like, they must have been listening long enough when I was talking about the hairs on my face. So they were just sitting around listening, like, when am I going to come in? and say my things that are like, that was the most corny shit that you could have came in with, bitch. Like, come on. Amazon be like, yo, it's 350, wake up, bitch. Like, I'm about to get rid of 40 cents too if they're gonna just put that face up there. I think I just should go ahead and get rid of them in the first. Let me see. Yeah, I think you're about to go. Maybe I'll just leave there for a minute. They're tripping because the roads be frozen in a few hours. Yeah, they're laughing full. I know, like you split. Oh my gosh, here we go. What is your gonna be your lovely thing that you're? Let's let it play out. I guess. Be goofy. You okay? That's. I'm waiting for the punchline here. 40 cents. Was that the punchline? Be goofy. Ironically, a bag of salt got us salt in the driveway. Yeah. I don't know why a lot of people don't understand that you can prevent a lot by salting. A lot of people don't even realize that. But I'm excited. Oh, you're excited for the bad weather? I do not want it. I don't want it to happen. But yeah, YouTube threw me off for a second again, like a minute ago. They're being stupid. 40 Cent, are you related to 50 cents? I'm waiting for the punchline. That literally was be goofy or by goofy. Oh, by goofy, not be goofy. See, okay. Uh, let me make sure I block the right person. Oh, I was waiting for something to be. Oh, was it hidden? Oh no, that just says I hit them. Okay. Texas has bipolar as weather. Everywhere has bipolar as weather these days. He's broken dumb. Like he didn't even come with nothing. If you're gonna come try to fuck up somebody's channel, come with something that's like have some intelligence to it. Like that dude or whoever, dude, female, they got a YouTube channel for 8 years. So that means 8 years they're sitting on trying to go into somebody's chat to mess with them, but you don't got anything that's funny or insulting. So why try? Give it up if you're listening, because you're not a good troll. 40 Cent, whatever the fuck. Yeah, 8 years. When I see people that have long years, that means they've been doing it the whole time, and it obviously isn't working. We like substance up in here. So far, there hasn't been a troll that made me feel bad or like or even laugh. Like maybe laugh if you're a fucking troll. Something, not just your slack ass, lame ass bullshit. At least do better than I know. That's I forgot that's how they started out. And then when you're like, oh, all right, can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me now. YouTube did the same shit. Let me know how sad to be lonely that you can go on the internet to try to troll someone, and the best you can come up with is this. Really? Let me know if you guys can hear me again. It's cutting in and out again for me. Still? It's still cutting in and out? Because it rebooted again. If it is, just give it a minute. It doesn't say that it's buffering. Or maybe you gotta come back. Sometimes I have to even come back to people's live for it to be right. Because I had to do the take my down and bring it back up of thing. Sweetums, can you hear me? Is it okay for you? Okay, so instead of me waiting for YouTube to throw me off, I just did it and came back. So like I said, sometimes when people come back, you guys have to like X out and come back for it to sound right. Uh, but I'll be glad when YouTube fixes this shit. Dang, why it's gotta be me? Okay, be right back. All right. At least you found a workaround. Yeah, for now. If I remember that, I don't. It's not Xing out. It's just putting a page down. I just gotta remember not to X out. But when I have a little audience, I hate that because I had a little audience and now since that cut out and acted stupid, people go so quick. So it sucks that YouTube can't keep consistent. Oh, you can hear better now. Okay, YouTube, you suck. No wonder other people are going to other platforms. How are they going to try to fix their shit to be like other platforms, but then have all these things in it that they're not fixing? This has been like this for what, 2 or 3 months? Are they gonna stick with everybody's name at their at mention thing? You know? Are they gonna fix the fucking throwing people out their own damn lives? YouTube is a smarter troll than the human trolls. Yes, exactly. Thank you, YouTube, for ruining my small audience of people because they thought I'd always leave. But when people come back, if they listen back to this, they gotta know that sometimes you can get back on after a few minutes. When I come in, I can hear, and then it's silent again. Now? What the heck? I'm just getting off here then. If you guys can't hear it normally, it's not cutting out for me at all. Okay. So something up with rainbows. That's what, but like I said, it happens to me too with, I have to do it. But usually once I come in and out, it fixes it. When I'm watching a live. Okay, this time it went all the way out and back, and I could hear you fine now. Okay. But see, I just lost everybody from that little fucked up internet thing. Well, the thing YouTube did. So, what the fuck? I get a little audience and they can't stick around because of YouTube? Not right. It's not right. But I'm getting off in like 15 minutes anyway. Uh, there were weird passive aggressive trolling through. No, I was talking about people that were just listening, not chatting. The listeners were sticking around a lot longer than usual. Even if some of them are trolls that come in, it was only like one or two. You know what I mean? So then if you'll have more listeners that are just hearing what we're talking about than trolling people. But yeah, the two that came in were stupid. You don't listen to, then you listen. Oh, somebody's plucking their hairs. Oh, do you wax? Cause I want to wax my ass. Oh, wow. That's gonna affect me so much in my life. I've gone through way too much for some stupid troll to. It just doesn't get to me. My skin's too thick these days. But it's nice to know also these last couple of weeks when I've had this sinus thing. Why, people have been asking me, am I a man? I'm thinking, do I look like a man? But at least now I know it's more from my voice than what my picture looks like. I saw a sign that looked like a zoo sign that said, don't feed the trolls. Yeah, boy. Like I said, for me, it's irritating because I don't, I had to take, well, I don't think, I had to take like the mods away and stuff, so I have to go through and do it instead of having somebody else do it, but that's the only thing that irritates me. Other than that, I don't care what they say. It's just that I gotta make sure to block them and stuff. I like your voice, and no, it doesn't sound like a man. I could understand how it could though, like how what's it called, transgender people sound and stuff. It's a little bit different, so I can understand. But like I said, at least it wasn't my features. It was just my voice. But this just needs to clear. I can't stand my voice as it is, but I really can't stand it when it sounds like this. Sounds horrible. But I'm really hoping I'll go to sleep soon after I, eat my snack enough to take my second dose of medicine. So after that, I hope I go to sleep soon enough to wake up at, you know, a little bit later in the day, and then I'll just be, have energy to put, to get on and for people to see me, not just voice. But that's just so annoying, the setup. Um, I always got to put up my damn ring light and, um, what's it called? It's just even doing that alone is so moving so much stuff around to do it right. Ugh. I wish I had a stuff where I could just sit down and boom, I put my phone up and start. And the damn groundhog better show his face soon. Oh, they are not showing their face soon. They do that in February or something? Is it this month they do that? You have a bedtime ritual that you can sort of train. No, the thing that I have to do now to even get any bit of sleep is leave all my electronics on. Don't try to move anything, put them in place. Just close. Like when I feel like I could go to sleep, I just have to close my eyes to go to sleep now because moving everything around, taking it off my bed, is so much pain because I'm in so much pain all the time that I wake up. So instead of, I'll shut them down, make sure they're closed sometimes, but sometimes I don't. Instead of trying to move or turn over or anything, I just let myself fall asleep. And, so I'll actually go to sleep. But if I put things away and turn over and all that stuff, I won't go to sleep. And the pain just wakes me up. Oh, like a little studio setup that would, yeah, make things easier where I could just go sit down and turn something on instead of, oh, I gotta move this out of the way, I gotta plug this in and all that stuff. February is right around the corner. Nah, not the groundhog is gonna say whatever the one is for having a longer winter, I think. Yeah, leave the electronics on. The lights don't bother you. I started keeping lights on. I don't turn off my bedroom light because I only turn it off during the day because when I first moved in here, spiders attacked me for like a month or two. So I just kept my light on because if I turned it off and had the computer screen on, they were attracted to that light, and it was horrible. They were coming down so close to me, and so now I am paranoid and keep the light on. I'm sure that's another reason why I don't stay asleep because yeah, the light bothers me, but I'm too scared to turn it off in the and I love the darkness, but now how spiders have tortured me. That stinks to be woken up by pain. Yep. I had learned that just a few months ago, where I'm like, oh, I really can't move anything, or I'm gonna be just up, not gonna get any sleep. Yeah, I forgot the spider trauma. Yeah, I haven't even talked about the spider trauma that happened when I moved. That spider egg thing was in my last apartment. But when I moved in this room, there the windows were they had no screen or nothing. So and the window was open like an inch. So spiders were just having the outside spiders were just coming into my light and uh what's it called, webbing right down in my face where the computer was. So and they were huge spiders. It's like I would kill one, have a heart attack, and then 5 minutes later there's another one, so that's why I have the light problem now. Because usually I'm in the dark. I like darkness. So it's pain and spiders. So explain to me the crush on Dracula. Oh my god. You were talking about the other night. It's not what he looks like. It's the drawl. Like if you, I don't know if you watched Old Dracula, where you basically you have to be the hypnotized, come to me type stuff. Um, when he calls them out of bed or stuff like that. That type of stuff I was attracted to, even though I wouldn't want to be under somebody's spell. But yeah, it's just like I don't know. That was the thing that got me first in my life. Dracula saying, having them, come to him and biting them. Yeah, sucky sucky. But hey, you can't help when you whatever gets things a moving. Christopher Lee's Dracula. I don't even know the name. Let me see. But it's not him. It's not what he looks like. I never looked at what he looks like. It's what he does is the attraction. Let me see. Oh, original Dracula. It probably is. Yeah, because now, like, I look at it, I'm like, it's played, directed. What is his name? He looks all crazy, so it definitely wasn't him. Oh my gosh. What is his name? Oh no, it's Bella Lugosi. That's who it is. Bella Lugosi. That was my first. I feel so embarrassed, but it's a dark, possessive, toxic boyfriend thing. Yeah, pretty much. I told you I always had to leave town for people to leave me alone, so uh I'm always running. So no, but definitely I'm trying to look up who Christopher Lee's Dracula. I think it is Christopher Lee. Is it not? No, this is something that was like it was released in 1931. What? Yeah, that's yeah, Bela Lugosi. That was the one. Let me see who Christopher Lee is. He played Dracula too? Oh hell no, that's not the one. Yeah. So there was a kind of look to it too, I guess, because I wouldn't fall. Like I wouldn't saw this person and been like, oh yeah, I like it. No. Okay, so I guess there was a look too to it. Dang. I like the old ass Dracula for 1931. Dang. I don't even think I've seen Christopher Lee as Dracula. And I didn't watch really Lord of the Rings. Okay, so you guys see what I mean by Bela Lugosi. Yeah. That's a very specific type. Yeah, it's not. That's why I said I stopped seeing people because I myself obviously cannot find it. Well, I'm attracted to something that's not right. So I'm like, well, damn, I'm choosing these people when I know better. So I'm like, damn, well, I just can't have anybody because everybody I have has been sort of stalkerish in a way. But I never had anybody that would play Dracula with me. So it wasn't that type people. Nobody was fun like that. So and no, I didn't have none of those people. Dark, broody, impeccably dressed. Not. But that would have been nice. I'm just talking about the draw, the stalkerish tendencies. That's it. They didn't look the part. Did any of you guys ever play Dracula or Vampire? You need to watch Jane Eyre, the Wuthering Heights. Then you might. I read Withering. Is it Wuthering Heights? I read that when I was like 14 or 15. I don't remember it, but I remember my. If that's what I'm thinking about, I remember my sister forced me to read these books when I wasn't into books then, and I couldn't stand that she spent all these money on these damn books. And I read it though. He's the guy that said, "I can't," instead of "want right." Wait, what? Oh, I. No, you didn't, Rainbow. Yes, that's the guy. Oh, I'd be like, "I want to suck your blood." Oh, why are you reminding me of the corniness of it all? If it's crazy stalker boyfriend you'll love. Oh no, not most of them weren't. On the stalkerish part, it's more like when you tell somebody you're done, they never think that, and they always still come back around. And so you could really never, like, I never have the power within myself if I physically see them to, like, it always draws me back in. So I just know, like, I have to leave so they won't come around ever because I'll be gone, you know? So it's not like insane where people get where you're really done with them and they act crazy insane. They just always come back around, that's all. So that's some of stalkers when somebody's telling you to leave them alone, but it's not like coming around like, oh, I'm gonna kill you if you're not with me, all that stuff, no. And the three, yes. I'm telling you, it's corny as hell, but that's the thing that's the first thing as far as when people say, when did you start feeling stuff? That was the first thing. That did it for me. What about you guys? When did you guys start feeling like, oh, there's something going on in my body that, by watching something? Yep, Rainbow. The ones sucking your blood. They hid that. But did you guys have any, have you read about Vlad the Impaler? Yeah. Yeah. That's messed up. He was twisted for sure. But what was you guys' was it just seeing a normal person be like, oh, they're attractive? It wasn't anything weird like watching Dracula. Richard Armitage in North of South for me. I love. Oh, oh yeah. Did you told me about him before, right? I think Richard. About to Google. So it was just looking at somebody. It wasn't anything weird that they had going on like me. I still, like I said, I wish I could find my Richard Arm. I wish I could find somebody that would play Vampire Dracula with me. Not with real blood or nothing like that. I don't want that. Oh yeah, I did see him already. So it was just a look for you. Uh, Flashdance with Jennifer Bills and Fame with Irene. Oh, I know Irene Cara. Jennifer Bills. Jennifer. Oh, Flashdance. Yeah, I remember that too. So you guys was normal. Just looking at somebody and being attractive. I have to go with the whole freaking Dracula and his what is it called when he does it? Is it called a spell? A trance? A trance, that's it. A trance. So I'm the only weird one up in here. Yeah, I said man. uh he's dark and broody and lovely. So when you guys were with people, none of you guys said, oh, let's play vampire or anything. Is that what you're telling me? Did you declare what a feeling when you saw that? Yeah. I used to love Fame. I know if I tried to watch it back, I would probably feel embarrassed because I'm sure it looks corny now, but that used to be the shows for us. Yeah, but the next person I have, whether it be male or female, they're gonna be Dracula or vampire. They're gonna dress up like them and pretend to be one, and that's gonna be an order. And I know it's only gonna be in my dreams because I want to get near a person. Like I said, for me to get near a person these days, I don't know what it would take because in my mind, I don't know. I just don't know. I can see the lure of playing vampire though. They're definitely, yeah, yeah, for sure. Everybody acts like it was such a weird thing. It's like I'm not trying to cut nobody. I'm not trying to do none of that stuff. I'm just trying to, do the trance part and stuff. No vampire, but did the it's the sweet you meant to be. Wait, if it's sweet, you're meant to be, and if it's sour, you're not. What? What's that? What's that? I don't know what that is. I mean, Twilight was a world. Yeah, this I'm talking about. Fuck Twilight. Twilight. I don't. I wouldn't call that a vampire anything. I X Twilight out of the meaning of vampire or Dracula. That was not. What did it really do? There wasn't nothing besides what did they even bite people? I don't even remember. But no, not Twilight. Anything before Twilight. I think Twilight ruined vampires, and everything that came out after that sucked too. The taste of blood? No, remember, but then if it's sweet, you're meant to be, and if it's sour, you're not. But what do you mean? So you just bit somebody and said, "Oh, you're sweet or sour"? I needed more of a breakdown to this before I go. What about the other one on HBO? Yeah, True Blood. I watched it. That was good, but I mean, yeah, it was a little more vampire-y, but uh, it was not like the original. No bite book. What? Oh, dang. Yeah, no, thank you. I don't want even the cut. I just want the play, the role play without all that stuff. I don't need, I don't need that. And I think maybe when I mentioned it or whatever, they might have thought that I wanted a cut or something. That maybe they were like, oh, I don't want to do that. And even Interview with a Vampire, yeah, Interview with a Vampire was good too. Um, but what's it called? Twilight was a joke. Whoa, it's past my bedtime. Don't you be talking about it's past your bedtime because you shared something like that. But yeah, no, mine's all just want, like you said, the draw, the trance of it, and then like the intensity of like you have to be with the person because of it, that type of stuff. And then a little dressing up too. That was it. That's all I wanted. But no, people were too corny. Even though that is corny, but they were corny not to do it. So that's on my list of must have if I ever considered. That's what I would be bringing to the table. You must play vampire with me. If not, I don't want you. I was just gonna say the intensity that he wants you so badly. He must have you. Yes, that's the thing. That's like the major thing I want. You know what I mean? Even though, like I said, I know that the people I were with lusted after me like crazy, but there's a different thing there. It's just different. There's a different way, of going about it and everything. But yeah, definitely that. So, uh, like that's not bad to do or want. Dress up, but no, not the exit. The exit could go. We don't need the exit would have me cracking up. So just reminded me of that. Oh my gosh, that would have me cracking up. And how it's dominant and possessive. Yeah, and then, yeah, because it's like, yeah, all that. I need to have this written out. So that's more specific. And the monocle. No, not the monocle. Not the what's it called? What's the hair in the front? The widow's peak, not the widow's peak. The hardcore widow's peak. We don't need any of that. Um no, just like maybe like a dark outfit. Doesn't I mean I'm sort of want the cape. Like I want them to have the cape. That type of stuff. Because you know how it goes out like bat wings and everything. I think Eminem has a bit of submissive. Hell no! That you think that would be the only time. Other than that, hell no. And like I said, I wouldn't even know how I would do in that type of setting because nobody has played it. Yeah, I need the cape. I'm sorry, the cape has to be there. Because when they come closer, they take you into the cape. So yeah, but that would probably be the only time I would play like a submissive role. If it would even, like I said, I don't know if it would. I don't know if my alpha will come out then and turn it all around because I've never done it before. But um, I would hope I'm just more into the role playing that won't come out. Ooh la la. Yeah. So that's all I wanted. Was that too much to ask for? Hey, I got hit at high school. Um, how old are you, Trinity? I'm sorry that happened to you. That's not good at all. You're saying you're 18 because it has to be 18 and older in here. So YouTube makes us, press OK when we go live that it be an 18 and older chat. So that's why I asked. It's against the rules to chat with somebody younger. I get it though. You're so used to being alpha that it plays into the other. Yeah, the softer side. Yeah. Okay, you're 18, but so I'm sorry that somebody hit you. They hit you on your lip. Or I don't know. The only thing I can say is if they tried again to fight back, that's the only thing you can do. People shouldn't touch you. And usually I don't say fight back to somebody, but if somebody touches you, you have every right to touch them back with a fist. So hopefully it doesn't happen again, and uh, I'm sorry that happened to you. But yeah, my advice is punch their asses back if they try it again. Don't let people. And if you don't feel like you could do that, then tell a teacher or the guidance counselor or something like that, because you shouldn't. Nobody should be touching you at all. Nobody should be hitting you or any of that. So I hope you could at least do one of those. Either fight back or tell an adult that's near you that could do something. And at least try to prevent it. But you guys, I'm about to hop off here. Um, and try to, like I said, do my little snack and try to go to sleep for a little bit. Thank you guys for coming in and keeping me company. Um, have you tried putting something? Oh, so thank you guys for keeping me company. And like I said, hopefully, I really want to do this daytime thing. Hopefully, I can. But if I can't, I'll still be doing night. I'll just be randomly doing live. So if you guys can catch me at any time, please try to catch me so I won't be alone in those chats. But yeah, thank you guys for keeping me company. If you guys, anybody rewatches this, please hit the like button so I at least know I'm getting some other activity beyond the chat here. And that's it. I hope you guys have a good night.